Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, Rah, back in the building. Yo, I know y'all been waiting on my impressions of SXSW, which happened last Saturday. So, yeah, I know y'all been waiting on that shit, that new Sonic news. What does your boy think? I know y'all been waiting because I'm the most electrifying man in doing this shit. You know, I'm the best. I'm the fucking face of this shit. Matter of fact, play my fucking theme song, dog. Play that fucking shit. Play that. Yo, so let's get this shit started, man. Anyway, I know that I said that I was done with the future of Sonic. I know that I said I was pretty much, like, I'm good. All I want to play are the classics, SA2. Pretty much the shit that I like. Like, the future of Sonic isn't for me, right? I know I said that. But, I feel like it is worth me talking about because it is the long-term future of Sonic. You know, the thing that makes this SXSW different from the rest is that we just had Sonic's biggest game for a while. Actually, two of Sonic's biggest games with Mania and Forces. So, probably for the next few years, we won't be getting shit regarding Sonic, like the big game. So, I think these next few years with this news pretty much like defines where Sonic's going to be going. And for me, like, that's not where I want Sonic to go. So, that's going to be a different video. I don't want this one to be negative or anything. But, you know, like, this news pretty much tells us where Sonic's going and like what Sonic's gonna be doing. So I see where Sonic's at and I don't really care. Anyway, let's start off with Sonic Mania Plus. Sonic Mania Plus, if you don't already know, is a like a DLC. It is a repackaging of Sonic Mania. It's gonna have first it's gonna be a physical release. It's gonna be a physical version. And it's going to add like some DLC. One being that you have a 4-player competition mode. And I think Ray the Squirrel and Mighty the Armadillo will be playable in the game. So for me, none of that shit, like, legit, I don't give a fuck about any of that. One, because like, I don't really care for those two characters. I've never been a huge like Saturn era fan. Like, I just didn't grow up with that shit. Like, I don't really care for those two characters, but I could see why it's really hyped because Sonic Mania itself it banks itself on bringing all the obscure stuff into one game. Like, we have Knack the Weasel coming back. We have all these stage designs that were originally scrapped coming back as new stages. Like, it prides itself on that, and the fact that these characters are in it is kind of cool. But I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna probably pick it up, to be honest, just because I would like to have Sonic Mania physically. Like, I like to have it in my hand. My only problem with this release is that we asked, since the day the game dropped, since before that, actually, before that game dropped, they showed us the competition mode, and they said it was only local. Alright, so they had all that time. They had at least since the summer of last year. They've been hearing us saying that we wanted online competition. And guess what the fuck they didn't do? They didn't put that shit in there. But what they did do is give us 4-player competition mode. And yes, that is, on paper, that is actually pretty fucking hype. That is really hype, because you could bring that shit to a party and shit could kind of get crazy with 4 people racing through Sonic stages. Yes, that could be like a good party mode. But why would you do that and ignore the fans asking for online? I don't really understand that. Like, that's just typical SEGA. Like, I don't know who decided that on that. I'm sure it was Izuka because he's fucking stupid. But, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I know he's fucking stupid. I'm sure it's not Christian Whitehead and his team that said, no, we don't want to do that. I'm sure it's, like, really easy. At some point, the fans will, like, mod that. So I can't really trip that much, but it's just the principle of SEGA being fucking stupid once again. But overall, Sonic Mania Plus, might pick it up, might not, I don't know. But I would like to have a physical version of this game in my library. And that's literally why I would buy it. I wouldn't buy it for the features that it's going to come with. Second off, we have the Sonic Mania Adventures, which is like a animated series. Now, I didn't really look too much into this one. But from what I understand, it's just like an animated series. I'm not sure if it's going to be like you can watch it on TV. It would be cool if you could, but the way that I see it, like, from what I've seen, it's pretty much like Sonic OVA, but a series, like a TV series. And if that's what it is, then that's fucking hype. That's actually kind of hype. Again, though, I'm not really a classic Sonic advocate. Like, I know a lot of y'all are really fucking hyped seeing that. I'm just kind of indifferent. It's probably gonna be like Sonic Boom, where I just like, okay, you know, I'll probably watch it thoroughly and then never look at it again. I could see the effort and the idea and all that stuff behind it. I don't think we've even had like a legit classic Sonic series. I don't count like the original Sat-Am and all that shit. But I do see the hype behind it. It's just I don't really care for it. Again, like classic Sonic just isn't for me anymore. Like I'm tired of that shit. That's all gonna be a different video though. Finally, actually going back to the Sonic Mania Plus thing. My problem with that, the whole repackaging digital, like physical copy, like the game pretty much got like all this DLC. My problem with that is, why doesn't Forces get the same kind of love? Like, why doesn't it? It just shows like how much Sega just doesn't really care about the future of Sonic. Like, they only care about like what's working, and that's classic Sonic for some reason. Like Sonic Forces should be getting like more DLC. It should be getting more episodes. It should be getting a little bit more. All the stages you play through in Forces, you hear like the character chatter like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm in this area. Like, why isn't that episodes? Why can't I play with Knuckles doing some specific missions and stuff, or playing with this character, that character? Why is that not an option? But Sonic Mania is getting all this love. So it just goes to show like Classic is just getting above and beyond support from Sega, funding, all that shit. Meanwhile, Sonic Forces got dropped. It dropped, and then that's been it. Like, the game's done. It just goes to show like I don't really care about the future of Sonic at that point. Anyway, what was the last thing that they showed? Oh yeah, the big game. Now this one is a lot of speculation because I already see what is it that y'all do on this shit? What do y'all do on this website, man? Y'all clickbait. Yeah, you clickbait. You have the thumbnails. I already see tons of clickbait for the Sonic racing game. The only thing they showed us was a fucking R, and people are going berserk. They're making logos. They're speculating, making hour-long videos. They're talking about this and that. Why? Like, I don't know. Let me just say right now, I'm kind of hype about this. The Sonic R, like, I'm gonna call it Sonic R2 because that's what people think it is. The logo is actually pretty similar to the original Sonic R, so it could be Sonic R2. And if it is, your boy's fucking hype. Your boy is fucking hype because this is honestly exactly what I wanted after Sonic Mania. Like, this is exactly what I wanted after Sonic Mania. Like, as far as, like, yeah, classic Sonic, I'm kind of getting tired of it. But I did make a video saying what I'd like after Sonic Mania. Did I not? Where I talked about, like, I wanted a Saturn era game. Like, I'd like something 3D. Sonic R2 is kind of in that same approach. Like, it is a Saturn era. I would like for this new game to have Saturn graphics, but have, like, all the new characters, like, in 3D and that kind of style. And just online. Like, hopefully, what I'm hoping, because, like, we've been asked for Sonic R for, like, since Sonic the Fighters got that release, which is, like, 2011 or 12. Yeah, like, we've been asking for Sonic R, like, online since almost a decade. And Sega just kind of quietly ignored it. But it seems like maybe if this is Sonic R2, then like answers have been, like, prayers have been answered. Like, that's what I'm hoping this is. Like, after Sonic Mania, the best thing that they could do, in my opinion, is make a spinoff and for it to be Sonic R2. Like what Sonic R is, but like better. Like more characters, more stages, actual good controls, like all that shit. But I can't really talk too much about it because it is like speculation at this point. I might make a separate video when we get more info, but this is like the only thing I was legit like whoo about. You know, I was Charlotte Flair. I was woo. I was Ric Flair. Woo. You know, that was me when I seen Sonic R, like that R logo. But everything else, not really giving a fuck about, to be honest. But that's just me. Anyway, leave me y'all comments down below. What do you feel about what we seen at this thing? Again, I apologize for not talking about this sooner, but you know, a nigga be living that life, trying to maintain, trying to live, man. You know, gotta work, gotta get what I want, gotta just be an adult. So this shit always comes second, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do here, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Hey, it's your boy. Hey.